Welcome to my podcast. So today I have with me Jim.
Yeah, Jim.
Yes, thank you for joining me on the podcast. We have been acquainted for a long time, but we have never really spoken to one another before. Today,
we always talk one ma. I thought we always talk one.
Today I'll be asking you questions about yourself. What were your thoughts when I asked you to collaborate with me on this podcast?
Actually, I thought I was supposed to just do video with you only. I don't know. I'm supposed to get into like be in a podcast. Yeah. I don't know. I didn't know. I don't really know. Yeah. So yeah, that's it. Yeah. That's it.
Okay. You're a pretty known figure in the industry. What would you say your strong suit is?
Strong suit. What is a strong suit thing? Okay, I'm not very good at my English. Strong suit.
Really? I think your English is quite good. Strong suit meaning what is your...
More proficient one. Always recognized for, is it?
Yes.
Should be comedy, I think so. Comedy, yes. Yeah, that's it.
You cannot elaborate more.
Comedy, you asked me my strong suit, right?
Yeah.
Comedy, yeah, that's it.
Oh, just comedy, not because like you dress up as a female sometimes, and that's pretty interesting as well.
Okay, I don't know where you get from. Where you watch that from actually?
I think I watched the one where you did like OSIM video.
Okay, because it's not that I like to be dragged or like to act. I'm straight also. I need to clarify. This era very jialat. So basically, comedy, you see. So comedy cannot be a girl just being a girl. So it's best that you cross over. You know what? Cross dress, and then it looks funny, right? Especially when a guy, have a more prominent face, more rugged face, and then you become a girl, wear a wig like that. Then you talk like, hey, hello. People find it funny. So it's part of comedy to cross dress actually sometimes, I feel. Yeah. So I'm okay.
So I think you are known as Singapore's Mr Bean. Do you agree with that?
I think he's Mr Bean himself, the one in the England one. He's so much wiser and smarter. I'm nowhere to compete with him. But so a lot of people are saying that I do resembles him lah. That's all.
Do you get acting gigs all the time?
No. Okay, this one, sorry, I shouted. I said no lah. I would say no. Especially recently, right now, the industry is very bad. It's going on a dive down. Everything is going to social media. So right now, I'm also trying to walk into the portal of social media also. No, as a freelance actor, you don't always get gigs, especially when you are not known. I would say I'm not well known at all. I'm not really popular. So right now, I'm doing my own social media TikToks. Yeah.
Oh, is it? Maybe you can share your TikTok handle.
Just find Gim Goh. I think GIM GOH. You can just Google my name, GIM GOH. You can find everything. Yeah, all the nonsense, good things, bad things, all there. Yeah.
So do you do comedy skits as well on there?
Yeah. I'm trying to venture in that. Invest really heavy into that. Yeah.
So far, what kind of things have you been doing on your TikTok?
I'm actually not really sure because all comedies, but the comedies because there's no direction, there's no one who tells me what to do. I write my own scripts, I write my own plot, I direct myself, or I do my own planning. So everything is my kind of humor actually, So it's my kind of humor comedy, that's all. Then I ask my friends to come in, maybe Melissa or someone else, my fellow actors. That's all.
What are some of your more memorable gigs?
More memorable gigs. I think I was thinking, I don't know, my first impression was, I think the one I did for Subway, I think. Yeah, Subway. It's more like...
Eat fresh?
See, you want to eat what lah?
Subway eat fresh, that's their slogan. What?
Okay. Okay. Sounds very wrong. Eat fresh. Yeah. Anyway, I'm not very fresh already lah. 41, not very fresh already. Okay. Anyway, was supposed to be a very quirky guy, weirdo or whatsoever. He's supposed to be Mr. Double. Everything he does, he's a double something, okay? Don't think the wrong thing, okay? Like a double foot guy, double left foot, double right foot, or everything he does is double because they want to do it. They want to sell their doubles day or something like that. You buy one, you get one free. That's all. So I think that I like my that appearance in that. It's quite funny with the like Bugs Bunny teeth and everything. Yeah, that's what I always share to if people ask me for my portfolio. That's what I always share. Yeah.
So that's the only one that you think that is your most memorable piece of work.
To think about it right now lah, like suddenly randomly right now, I can only think about it right now. Yeah. Others, I do carry more interesting characters, serial rapists or I don't know whatsoever, some funny roles, comedy roles. But to think about it right now is this Subway ad lah, yeah lah.
Okay, on average, how many gigs do you think you are able to get in a month? Let's say for maybe like the last month, how was it for you?
So actually, last month was the best month for me. Yeah, I work very hard because right now, as I already say, the whole entertainment industry went to a deep. I try to socialize. I try to make friends with more social media people, you know, and write to them and see whether we have ways to collaborate or work together, or even if you want actors, you can just find me. It could be a extra calafe or whatsoever lah. Yeah, so like 1 month, it depends whether it's big or small. Small ones I have a lot right now. It's very bad right now, right? You should know, right? At least 3 to 4 or 5. Yeah, on a good month it will be 5, you know, or 6. Depends lah. Like if you have one good one, you know, if you have one good one which is paying you a decent sum, you know, because I think that acting in Singapore is not really pay you a lot lah, especially we are not well known. Yeah, no big brands or anything. Yeah.
I actually have you on my Facebook, so I think that you really like pretty girls and would often share their photos on your socials. So who is your ideal type?
Okay, wait. Before I answer your question, this serious sabo, right? So let me explain. Okay, why I post pretty girls on my private social media. It was actually to tickle some of my guy friends in the social media. I think I explained to you before. It was, you know, like let's say you see a girl with big boobs or something funny things, you share it out, let them reply. You know, people in Singapore, I think, not for my job lah. I think people in Singapore, they are very proper and not willing to convey message and not very good in expressing themselves. I feel.
You sure or not? I see many hams up low.
No. I'm saying expressing themselves, not hams up. Nothing to do with sex. Okay, nothing to do with sex or how you see girls or what girl defines. Nothing. Okay, it's like, you know, like let's say I see someone and funny, I say, hey, this guy is very funny, and then it makes your day. You see, you could be very angry with someone, maybe my boss or whatsoever. Then let's see what Jim is sharing on his feed. Walao, very funny. We show this kind of thing. Then you write it out. Then we have a chat. You know, maybe this can be a topic starter. Then you never know when you can refresh your friendship for a beautiful girl or something stupid or a video. You know, that's what people are doing, right? A lot of stupid video or whatsoever. Yeah, I think that's it lah. Oh yeah, I was supposed to answer your question, right? What's my ideal girl? Ideal girl. Actually, I don't have a image of an ideal girl, but of course, pretty girls. I love to see pretty girls lah. Who don't like to see pretty girls? Like girls like to see hunky man. Yeah, hunky man. 7, 8, 6 abs. Durian packs. You know, all here. You know, who don't like? Melissa don't like. You answer me now. She doesn't so handsome. Just now she say people handsome. Now she's so very handsome. It's very normal. I'm glad that I know that I like girls and I don't sway the other side, or I'm not sure where I sway also. People are looking. People are not sure also. People are looking for a reason to leave also. I'm okay, you know, to tell people straight. No, I'm straight. I'm looking at girls. I can what's that? FHM. I'm looking at FHM. Buy FHM, or it doesn't make me a very handsome guy or whatsoever. You know, but I don't buy lah. I cannot let my mom see. So okay, straight back to the question. I don't really have ideal type. I think it depends on God. I'm pretty spiritual, but of course my ideal type, when I scroll all these dating apps, right? Pretty girls, yes, I will swipe right, but the possibility between the pretty girl and me, right? Because I'm a very normal looking guy, there's no possibility because she won't really choose me also. And then I also know that if I'm looking for a wife or a girlfriend type, I won't go for a girl like that, high maintenance also, right? Because a pretty girl, you need to go make your teeth, you need to Botox everything. How am I going to? I just go downstairs, buy the beach road Caesar's rice, curry rice for you only. Would you mind? I think a lot of girls will mind. Like my friend asked me, hey, first date, right? Where you bring the girls? I said, kopitiam can already, man. They will really shout at me, you know, say, are you sure or not? I said, there's nothing wrong. I feel there's nothing wrong because it's proper food. It's more about bonding between one another. I mean, we have a good talk, right, Melissa, at McDonald's, like bonding together as a friend. The bonding is more important than what food you're eating. Like what I eat abalone, you think that our shit go out, come out, man? Even the shit that go also cannot sell, right? People don't want you to go, right? It's more about the bonding. It's not about the food. It's not about the place, how posh it is. It is the bonding between how people treat you and how you respect that person, I feel. Okay, very deep, huh? Okay, yeah, that's it.
So you don't have like a ideal celebrity, female celebrity that you like?
Female celebrity, yeah.
Celebrity crush?
Pamela Anderson.
She's 65 bro.
No. During when I was a kid, I always watch her running on the beach. What they call that? Baywatch. No. She's not lah. Ideal one lah. Not really. I don't have. But as an actor myself, right? Because I look at all these works, right? For acting wise, I will maybe have a few, but ideal one as actress for their looks, and I don't even know them. I cannot. I think characteristics speaks louder lah. I think lah.
Have you acted with plenty of well-known female celebrities?
Hey, why must emphasize female? I cannot male one, right? This girl jialat one. This girl jialat. Yes. But I have to always tell myself I'm nobody. I have to really stay humble and tell myself I'm nobody. Yes lah, I do lah, but it's no big deal. We are just helping, doing our work, supporting them as they are the lead. You know, that's all.
Who left a huge impact on you?
Why she keep like drilling? Like
Come on,
CID interrogation. Yeah.
No, because you're single ma. Then that's why I can just ask you this type of questions.
If I have a girlfriend, you can also ask me this kind of question.
Okay, answer away.
I think so lah, but I don't know. I don't even care. My girlfriend cares about it. Anyway, I think it was Rebecca Lim. I think she's a very humble, nice person to work with. I think certain things I spoke also not very nice to her. Also sometimes very unpleasant things. Sometimes I got overboard. Sometimes, but she's very nice. I once met her on the set. I'm just a calefare, and then she waved at me. She's very very nice and humble. I think Singaporean artists. I don't know her well, but she gave me a very good impression, and I hope that she's a really really nice person. Yeah, it's Rebecca Lim. That's all. Yeah.
Okay, so back to your acting roles. Do you get stereotyped to play certain roles?
Always. In Singapore, we are very proper. I always tell a lot of my friends we are very proper. You have a certain face, you don't look handsome, or you have a handsome look but you always act weird. People will stereotype you as what they feel you are. Zero rapist whatsoever. Especially supporting role, right? You always land up in the neighbor, all these roles, because you're not the lead. The lead is always very proper. So the supporting is supposed to carry the lead as such a villain or some weird characters. But yes, in America or in Singapore, they once in a while we have lead with weird characters, but in a good way also lah. But you need all these bad villains to carry the good protagonist, right? After all, right now, like after all, you need a good villain like Joker to carry Batman. How good is Batman, right? Am I right? Okay, yeah.
What other roles would you like to play, or what kind of projects are you looking forward to in the future?
I'm not sure. As I say, the industry has this pretty much a big impact to me and impression to me right now, because the entertainment industry I felt is going low. If I don't have a choice, I would say I couldn't choose. But if I have a choice, I love to be somebody quirky, weird, or someone who portrays the other side to show the public that being improper is not that bad. It shows the genuine side of humanity also. It doesn't mean a proper guy is good, is everything. I would maybe a quirky guy could be a proper guy also, falling in love. Because I always looking out for pretty girls, and as a single guy, always渴望. We wish we have that Disney story. I find my princess, especially my age right now. I wish to find someone, but it's very difficult for me as my job very unstable, so people will look down on me also lah. So maybe falling in love or superhero gig role, or maybe like
Captain Underpants?
I'm like deep down into the whole topic. Then she shouted,
okay, sorry.
Then she shouted, Captain Underpants. Could be. You never know, man. You never know. That will be my breakthrough lah. Yeah. Anything as an actor, you do whatever, a good funny role, a weirdo, or a handsome guy. You do any kind of role, then you're an actor. You don't only just do proper role or weird roles. Yeah, that's all.
Okay, so this is a question I ask almost everyone that's been on my podcast. So do you have a full-time job?
No is the word. Yeah. Yeah. Yes, I know Singapore is very proper. Most of us, 99% of us, we have a full-time job. That's what I also say in my previous comment that not having a full-time job, people will have a different glass on you also. I don't have a full-time job, yes. I'm doing freelance actor right now, yes. I'm venturing. I call it venturing.
That's very brave of you. I would like to know what you think about the media industry in Singapore once again and how it impacts aspiring actors.
As I say, my English not. I cannot. You want me to hold the mic for you? You hold until very swan already, right? I can't hold for you. Because I see you like trying to endure, you know. right.
Was it like trembling?
No, you were like swallowing a saliva. like you're afraid, like no, you will shake and everything. Okay, aspiring. My English not very good. Again, aspiring. What does that mean?
Aspiring meaning like people who intend to go into the media industry and become an actor themselves.
They dream to be lah.
Yeah, they dream
to be lah. I'm so sorry. Yeah. I do see there's a lot of art school coming, acting school coming up, right? A lot of aspiring actors coming up and everything. I do worry for them because I'm not really surviving good also. Can I say right? How can you survive in the entertainment industry? I
think today's interview is about you.
Oh, she escaped. Wow, good run. Okay, so I would say I think most of the aspiring people who dream to be actors in Singapore, right? They will look forward to Hollywood films. We are very Hollywood-based people also, or French films, or whatever comes our way in Singapore, which broadcast in Singapore, or what we can watch on the Netflix. People, I think most youngsters, they watch on Netflix, right? For the impact, right? I won't say it's very good because, as what you say, that we always get stereotype and things like that, and we are not willing to venture to have new roles. You know, certain topics we can. You know, government might be restraining. Yeah, but I do understand their worries and everything. You know, but I think that locking viewers, the public, up on certain contents won't really educate well our people here. People need to learn and feel. As a human, we feel. We are not robots. Yeah, I'm not saying in Singapore we are robots, but I do see a lot of robots in Singapore, especially. People just wake up, work. They actually haven't wake up yet. They're rowdy in the bus, you know. And then everybody has a very bad temper. You can't really blame the government because Singapore is a very small country. We need to survive. We are struggling very hard also. And luckily, because we're working so hard, then the economy is working better than other countries lah. It restricts a lot lah. Oh, sorry, a lot of questions. So yeah, I hope that the industry can have greater contents like breakthroughs. Recently, I've been talking about LGBT contents. Although I'm straight, but sometimes I do. When a straight person, when I was young, I got a bit scared with gay people also. To be very honest, what if I get harassed or what? How will I feel? You know, things like that. But as the topic comes up and it broadens, right, it educates me. They are people who live a different life and different perspective in a different. Same world, but just that they see different things, they feel differently, and their goals are different. So we have to feel and understand for them. If they are still human, that's all lah. I'm not trying to be very kind myself lah, but also try not to offend other people when they are viewing this also. Okay, I shouldn't go across too much. Okay.
Okay, so I have one final question for you, and that is, if you were to change one thing about the industry, what is it?
你不要害我嘞，等下我被 blacklist 嘞，later I will blacklist cancel. One thing, I feel, as again, the third or fourth time, fifth time, I'm saying the industry is going down a deep. The movie industry, I think Hong Kong can feel also. Even Hong Kong is prospering the last time in the 90s. I feel that in Singapore, if all filmmakers, all art, music, comedy, streamers, Twitcher, TikTok, everyone come to work together as art itself. It could be painters, it could be artists, singers, musicians, any kind. We work together and stop hating and killing one another and competing at one another. That would be lovely. Then we can grow as one. Because as I say, the government has restriction. They're not gonna help us much. We have to help ourselves. If we want to still kill ourselves, then without even lending to other foreign countries, then we already did already. No one's gonna help us anymore. If you don't want to help yourself, think about it. Like in the family, your father and your mom wanted you to die, then you won't even step out already. You know? Yeah, that's it. Very deep, right? Hey, steady,
Okay, I think that's all the questions that I have for you. So thank you so much for actually coming on board this podcast to share your views and thoughts. I think that what you actually shared provides a valuable insight into the media industry as an actor. And for myself, I'm also like an acting talent. So
Right.
I'm also hoping to get more gigs from this, and hopefully our podcast can reach more viewers in Singapore.
Thank you for inviting me, Melissa. Thank you. Yeah,
Right.
thank you guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Smile for the camera, 5 seconds.
Smile.